You know, the fact is we live in a fallen world, and there's always going to be a percentage of individuals in our society who can't live within our laws, that they have no regard for life. On behalf of the law-abiding people of the state of Texas, we wanted to come today and say thank you to all of you in uniform who stand between those who don't want to live within our rules, stand between good and evil, for those of you who live in that dangerous place. Thank you, and a heartfelt thank you from all the citizens of the state for the work you do. As the Chief shared with you, we've already had a number of law enforcement officers who have lost their life in the line of duty this year. Some 60 police officers across the country. Right here in this state, we've lost 7 brave officers. Drunk driving, gunfire, such as that they face. That's 7 too many. And that statistic represents communities where that officer was struck down. 7 reminders of the perils of law enforcement. 7 families who have had those worst fears realized. Earlier this year, Michaela Burns, who is the mother of a small young boy named Micah, they're residents of Linden. They received the news that every law enforcement family dreads. Her husband, Trooper James Scott Burns, had been killed in the course of a routine traffic stop, which the assailant shot him and then disappeared. The situation ended 2 days later when that assailant took his own life. But I think it tells you something about what a amazingly strong, courageous woman Michaela is. That since her husband's funeral, she has written over 2,000 notes of thanks to people across the country in this state who dropped her a note of condolence, expressed their love for her husband, her family. She's in Linden today working to support her daughter, soldiering on so that the future will be bright for that child. To her and to all the other law enforcement families who have lost a loved one, thank you. Thank you for your courage. Thank you for being here today. Know that the people of this state continue to pray for you. We continue to keep you in our thoughts. It's a hard process. Being joined with someone who is guided by a higher calling, someone who's willing to stand at that place between good and evil, to protect the innocent. But it's that same integrity that they showed in their line of duty and that sacrifice that they made that made them such great friends, made them such loving spouses, made them such caring parents. That integrity is the core essence of our law enforcement in this state, those who heed its call. Today we're gathered to restate our gratitude for members of the law enforcement community, to reiterate our support for you and the families that you support, to take a simple step that will rally the entire state to your side. Today I'm issuing an executive order creating the Blue Alert program for the state of Texas. I'm sure you're familiar with the Amber Alert program that speeds the apprehension of child abductors, the Silver Alert that helps us find senior citizens who are missing and may be in danger. Using that same notification system, it's TXDoT system signage, media announcements, we will issue a blue alert to apprehend individuals who have fled after assaulting or killing a Texas police officer. This will give the citizens of this state the opportunity to contribute to law and order by simply remaining vigilant when the make, the model, the license number, or partial license is disseminated. Texans can and should do only two things: keep their eyes open, and then, if that opportunity avails itself, to call the appropriate authorities when they spot that vehicle. This simple act will speed up the apprehension of persons who can harm others or even escape prosecution from the crime. Working together, Texans can show their support for the brave men and women who protect them, ensure that those who do them harm are quickly captured, fully prosecuted, appropriately punished. Again, I want to say thank you to the families of the that have lost law enforcement officers that are here today, and to each of you who are in uniform or engaged in the enforcement of our laws. Thank you for what you do to protect the citizens of this great state.